many others. Now, the assisted dying bill was voted on by MPs last year, and they accepted it, and it's now just going to get further down the road. And part of that is it goes to a committee, and they're going to go through every line of it to check things for legalities, etc., and safeguards. And one of the biggest safeguards in this whole bill, as it was proposed by Ledbetter, was any assisted dying process would need to be signed off with each claimant, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but each person that wanted to use the system, it would have to be signed off by a high-ranking judge. Now, that made sense to me. Now, I can see both sides of this argument, to be honest with you, and it's a very, very tricky one to decide definitely yes or definitely no. I can see pros and cons in both sides of this argument, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But one thing we need to do, regardless, is make sure if we do end up in a position where we're allowing people to decide to die, it's done in a legal manner. So having this check in there and this check and balance of the whole process kind of made sense to me, that if you're going to have it, then you should have someone in that power to go through everything, check everything, and then eventually sign it off. The reason I feel judges are a good idea, it's very simple. These guys and women, they often have to remove emotion and compassion when they're dealing with the law, because the law is quite black and white. So don't fuddle it with emotions. And they're used to that. They deal with some horrific things, and you have to say, right, well, what does the law say? What does my opinion doesn't count? What does the law say? Can this person have assisted dying or not? So that kind of gave me a little bit of comfort in something that I'm still undecided on. But today, when the hearing that was brought up, that there's already a suggestion that that'll be changed, and they'll take away this need for a judge. And it would just be down to a specialist group of experts. Experts in what? Experts in medicine, experts in people that deal with these people in care homes, etc. Bit unclear. But Kim Ledbetter wants to take away the involvement of an independent party in this. And I think that's scary, because we've already seen people in other countries who have assisted dying legislation have concerns that some people are being offered it with absolutely no reason. Homeless people, depressed people. Imagine someone who's depressed and wants to commit suicide, allowing them to do assisted dying. That's just bonkers, right? People need help, no killed, right? So when you've got concerns like that, and you're taking away a good option of having the final safeguard, an independent, high-ranking judge, it gives me a little bit of faith that we're not going to just kill people that don't need to be dead, right? And it could be then used for the main reason, and the only reason should be people who have got seriously terminal illnesses that are going to give them a painful end of life. And I kind of see the point in offering these people, although I might not agree with it, I can see the point of giving those people the option of not having to go through pain and suffering at the end of their life. I understand the argument. But if we're going to accept this, we really need proper safeguards. What do we do? Do we offer life prisoners? End of life. Is that where we're going with this? So we need these safeguards put in place, and we need somebody who's able to look at the black and white of law and actually say yes or no to these cases. And the fact that we're even debating removing things already kind of frightens me. That the way it was presented to the MPs and the public last year, at the end of last year, will maybe not bear any resemblance to how it eventually becomes on the statute books. And that's not right. So do the right thing, keep the checks and balances in, and scrutinise every single line of this proposed bill. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell. comments below. Always look into your comments below. I sometimes can't read them all, but they're good when I do read them, and thanks for those that do. But most importantly of all, unless you're the type of person that puts your own bill, you propose this bill, and then before it gets past the next stage, you're the one that wants to start watering down safeguards. Not you, but everyone else. Have a great day. Cheery bye now.